how to grow a food forest. This is our food forest, and I'll talk a little bit more about it. Check this out. Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist and Health and Wellness Instructor for 34 years. Let's get the world healthy. If you like what I do, please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and let's get a lot of people watching this so they can get healthy too. Well, today I want to talk about growing a food forest. It's a pretty simple process. For years I tried to keep everything separate, but we have, it's tropical here and we're growing a lot of different things, and I find it if they all kind of come together, they actually are more abundant and we get a lot more food. So that's really a big plus. Here we have pandan leaves, which are really great to make a tea and to be used in cooking, used in Asia all over. And it really is a food. It is very soothing to the GI tract and has many health benefits. Here we have pineapple, and it's growing in a pot, and I have just planted a few more pineapple, and they will be coming up, and we're going to get pineapples with them also. So you can do pineapple just about anywhere in the tropical areas, probably southern Texas and Florida also. It's a grama tree. It has a long pod with a actual filling inside, which is like cotton candy, and it's kind of tastes like vanilla. Really amazing stuff. Down here I have my climbing spinach, which is amazing stuff for just about anything GI tract. Getting rid of inflammation, it's one of my favorite foods. This is something we call paleo. It is great for the stomach. If you have a stomach ache, you make a tea with this. It's a Mexican mint actually, and it really does the stomach good. I've talked about it before. Back here I have a fig tree that's just coming up, and we're going to have figs in the next couple of years. It's going to be great. I love figs. This is a large leaf or Cuban oregano, or called barrel oregano, and it's one of my favorite things. We make all kinds of different things with it and put it in soup, stews, casseroles, even make salad dressings with it. Really great stuff. This is taro root, and taro root grows like a weed here, and all you have to do is get a couple months head start, and you got roots that are really delicious in all kinds of soups and stews and things. Here is a guava tree. This is a wonderful tree. If you love guava, you're going to love this particular one. It's very luscious. This is arrowroot. This is something I got just lately, and it's only had one season, but the roots are growing everywhere, and they have a lot of starch in them, which are really good for the gut also, and really fantastic, fast-growing food. Here I have yucca, and this is another root, which is really fantastic. Yucca has a lot of good fiber and also lots of nutrition. It's one of my favorite things, actually, with lots of garlic and lots of onions. Fantastic. Here we have a papaya tree, and I got to cut this one down. I didn't see that. And we love papaya. We eat it every morning. There's a Chinese spinach, which is really fantastic. It holds up well on cooking, and this is also called longevity spinach, which is really fantastic for healing the body. I've talked about it before. I have a lot of little cayenne peppers right now. It's really prolific. I mean, it's all over the place, and new flowers are coming on, and we have a ton of peppers. I end up giving them away. I can't use them all. This is a Sumerian cherry, and this tree this year really gave lots and lots of Sumerian cherries. It's a big tree now, and it's really producing really well. And this one's in a pot. We have some plantains here. We got some plantains way back there. You can hardly see them, and we use plantains all the time. It's a staple. And this is a soursop tree, and it has some lovely fruits. And if I can zoom in on one, I'll show it to you. And there's one right there. And they are amazing, and also help to prevent cancer and all kinds of things. And here we have a mango tree, and we've gotten mangoes off this a couple times, and We'll get some more mangoes later in the summer. This is a grosseia tree. It is a lovely tree, and when it actually has fruit, they come off of the stems and hang as a little berry, a green berry. And when you cook them, they turn red, and they're luscious and make great jam. Part of our mulberry tree, and the leaves are edible and can be cooked in all kinds of soups and stews, and the fruit's great also. This is a curry plant. I use it in cooking all kinds of Indonesian dishes and also Indian dishes. Really great. Fantastic stuff. And this is a new acerola tree, which is a cherry, which has lots of vitamin C. And I hope we get a bunch of wonderful acerola cherries this year. This is galangal root, used in Indonesia for flavoring, and it is kind of like ginger, but even more pungent, and it grows like a weed here. Lots of galangal root. Have some new starts of lemongrass. The dogs love the lemongrass. They get an upset stomach or something, and they come and chew on this, and we use it for tea all the time. Really great. We also have yams growing, and they're in the ground right now, but these are the leaves, and these leaves are edible also. So it's all purpose, that's for sure. And this is our avocado tree, and it's been about 10 years, and we're getting our first flowers that came on, and we're starting to get some little fruits growing up. So we're going to have some avocados coming on. We have about 40 banana trees also, and we have a lot of bananas stalks here, so we are always in ripe and green bananas for cooking. Really great stuff. We also have moringa growing in a couple spots in the yard, and this is nutrient rich, really fantastic things. And we use it in soups and stews and casseroles and anywhere you can throw in some green. And this is our jackfruit tree. They can get to be 60 feet tall, and they have a huge fruit on the trunk, which can be up to 30, 40 pounds, and they're luscious on the inside, and the seeds can be actually roasted, and they're fantastic. We also have some mint growing here, and some rosemary, and the small leaf oregano. That's going everywhere. And lots of different herbs also. And we have lots and lots of aloe vera, which is really good for the digestive system. So as far as growing a food forest, I recommend look at where plants like to be. You know, in the front yard, we can grow bananas. They don't grow well in the back. And in the back, the plantains seem to love it there. So find areas where certain things grow, and that only takes trial and error. There's no doubt about it. But I have found also that we use a lot of manure. We have an inn with a dairy, so we can get wonderful manure. And it's been composted for a while, and use that on everything, and it grows like wild. I've tried citrus trees. They don't like it here. They really don't, because we get so much rain. It really rains a lot, and they end up with curly leaf and different things. And so if you have a drier area at your house, maybe citrus would work better there. Growing a food forest is pretty simple. You just trial and error different things in different places. Of course, you're going to need light for things that really like a lot of light, like the oregano. It loves a lot of light. And things like certain types of oregano like a lot of, less water and be more dry. And especially things also, other herbs and that type of thing. The mint, I find, also don't like a lot of water. And so you have to trial and error until you find exactly where they want to be. And also there's a limitation that, if you're working just on your patio, you can do things on in your patio with lots of pots, and you can grow a lot of stuff, really. Even tomatoes and different things, also eggplant, bell peppers, all kinds of things. And it's pretty simple. You can grow food forest in your patio. There's no rocket science here. I've been planting here for 27 years. It's just been trial and error. And some places in the yard, certain things grow better, and that's where I put them, where they want to be. But also keeping it back together, because I find they grow better that way. There you go. There's our food forest and what I recommend for growing a food forest. And you can do this too. If you have something going on, give me a call at 831-869-9119. 831-869-9119. I just talked to a lady and a man. They're a brother and sister, and her A1C was, what he said, 9.3. Wow, I'm amazed she's alive. But we're going to get that down into the 5.4 area and get rid of her diabetes. 831-869-9119.